Are we rolling?
Yep,
Yeah.
we're rolling.
Oh, okay. This is kind of embarrassing, I guess.
All
This
right,
is the show with no pants, right?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
no pants.
No.
Yeah, there it is. That's great. He's going for it. He's gonna really do it.
Yeah.
He's
Whoa.
committing.
Wow.
Oh.
I'm wearing joggers, and I love them so much.
It's a jogger.
They're so like feel them. They're stretchy. They look like legit jeans, but they're
my
stretchy.
God.
Those are jeggings,
No,
not
yeah.
They're
Joggers
joggers.
have
Women
elastic
wear
bottoms.
jeggings.
No,
Women
they're
wear jeggings.
jeggings.
Yeah, those are jeggings.
Joggers have the bunched up ends.
Okay, legit.
Ah,
if I'm
you're
wearing
wearing
jeggings
jeggings.
are the most comfortable thing in the world, and everyone should
They
wear
probably
jeggings.
are. You know what I always get bummed about? Sister of the Traveling Pants. They talk about how those pants fit all of them and stuff. I'm like, they're just jeggings. Like, they just are stretched. They're just stretch jeans.
Yeah,
like,
you couldn't make that movie now because
No,
it's
because
just
they'd be like,
yoga pants.
oh,
Yeah.
great.
Okay.
Cool.
America.
Fiera.
Yeah, that one.
America
You guys
Fiera.
have-
I think so. She went to my high school.
Oh.
Make America Ferrera again. All right. First off, we asked you to send us your art, and here is what we got from @NatK.
Oh,
That's really cool.
I didn't realize how like each of us kind of have cool.
Courtney kind of looks like
eye
a surfer,
colors.
dude.
Yeah, right.
It's her spirit animal. I assume that's Courtney's
Dude,
spirit
this
animal.
is really cool.
This is really
Well done.
cool.
Good art. Good art.
Good job. I like this.
There's
I like
also
this.
more art.
There's
above
also
us
more
now.
art. And so much art. Oh, whoa. Oh, so much art. Whoa.
Does not one of them have art on me?
Oh, I just arted. Sorry.
Welcome to the show.
Glad to be here.
That's what this is.
I love talking. I love hanging out with you guys and talking. How have I not done this earlier?
You know, for as long as I've known you, if there's one thing I know you like to do, it's talk.
Dude, and if I'm gonna talk about myself too, I don't know if that's gonna come up, but that's like my
Hopefully.
favorite.
I
thing.
think so.
I think we're
That's
definitely
cool.
going to.
We're
And
about
second
to
thing I
ask
like to talk
questions.
about, joggers. I already got that off the list,
I
man.
like to talk about
False.
Joven and joggers.
Joven and
Yeah.
joggers. That's my new show, yo.
Joven and joggers. Our first question is from Gabby Brown @Gabby987. If you had to go on a date with any animal, what would it be and why?
First date or third date?
Oh God.
Third date.
Third date. See, that changes it up.
Third date.
That changes it up.
date,
This is the third date here.
Platypus keeps coming to my mind.
What does a platypus offer?
That's what I really want to find out.
What?
Like, did you ever play Mass Effect?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you know, like, you do the romance subplot with Tolly.
Tolly.
Because you're curious to know what's up there.
Mhm.
You go on a third date with the platypus because you want to know what's up
Figure
there.
out.
You can't go human-like, because human-like is really weird.
Yeah.
But then animal in general is weird. Like if I chose chimp, that would be strange.
Can you do, like, chimpanzee and chill?
I think any date you have with a human would be better off with a dog. Like
That's
going
true.
to the
Man,
beach
that is valid.
with a date or going to the beach with a dog. Which one would you choose? Going to the park with a dog, going hiking with a dog, like going to dinner with a dog, like just
Dude.
that's
snuggle
pretty dope.
afterwards? You just
Yeah,
wanna snuggle?
That's a good call.
Netflix and cuddle with a pup, like
you
come
would
on.
hit it.
Netflix and cuddle. You just made
Netflix
it.
and cuddle.
Yeah, because you're just hanging out.
Yeah,
Netflix
yeah.
and cuddle with Shayne.
A
That's cool.
dog is literally like the best choice.
That's legit, man.
I mean, maybe
That's
a bear
legit.
just to see how it goes.
Yeah.
Just a big old bear.
You know, just to be different, I'm gonna go microscopic.
Oh.
I want to go with tuberculosis.
Does that classify as an animal?
That
I don't
is an
know, I
organism.
think it's in the
Yeah.
genius of alive.
It is.
I don't even know if I'm using words correctly.
No.
I think you just said
but we're
genius.
with you.
Yeah, genius, not
The
genus.
I think
genealogy?
it's the genius of alive.
I'd go on a date with a human.
That's a fair choice.
Okay.
Gross.
I don't know. I'm sticking with dog. Diamond @Seth McFarlane. What's your best childhood memory? I'm gonna tell a funny one. Looking back, I have a lot of great memories, but when I lived in Virginia, my brothers, my older brothers, they're half brothers, and so during that time on the weekends they would go off and spend it with their dad, and I was 4 years old and I didn't understand that. And I was just like, why do they get to go off for the weekend and I have to stay here? And so one weekend they were They were being picked up by their dad, and as they were going off, I was like, I want to go with them. My mom's like, you can't go with them. You got to stay here. It's going to be fine. You're going to hang out this weekend and stuff. And I was like, no, I want to go with them. And they drive off, and I'm just watching them drive away. And my mom goes back inside. I'm standing out on the front porch, and I'm just like, well, and it was at that moment that I discovered what protest was. I pulled down my pants and just started peeing. Just started peeing off the front porch. I was like, no! And I just started peeing, and my mom was like, what are you doing? And I mean, like, the neighbors probably saw my mom, like a 4-year-old just standing on the front porch, just peeing off.
In my imagination, how this story plays out, like it's a little kid cartoon body with just like your head.
Yeah, my grown head.
Big boy Shayne
Dude, my head is huge now. I'm sure it was bigger like when I was a kid.
Trying to like just wobble the head.
Like I was
trying
like,
to stay-
whoa! Like
When I was 16, my best friend at the time, he lived down in Torrance. He had moved to Torrance, and he was moving from this giant ass house in Torrance to another giant ass house further in Torrance.
Okay.
So we had one day where we still had the key, and the people weren't moving in until the next day. So we went down to Target. We bought strobe lights and like $60 worth of Nerf guns and all the bullets we could. And for like hours on end, we had whatever dance music we listened to back then just booming through the house. This giant house, like 3 stories. There was like 6 of us in there. And I had that sniper rifle gun. I just
You're
waited
just
for
hiding
people to
behind
like
it?
walk by. Bink! Got him.
Oh my
Bink!
God.
Got him. It was great.
that was like, it was like a Nerf gun rave.
It was amazing.
You're like,
That's cool.
and like, it's like, yeah! Yeah! Beep, beep, beep! Wait, hold on!
reload!
All right, go!
Like I was 5, I had 2 older brothers, and like we would just play Halo together. I wouldn't be able to play with them because they would play together co-op, and then they would leave for school or like be doing something else during the day, and I would just go and play myself, and I was always too scared. So I guess my happy memory is memorizing the first 2 levels of Halo, like forwards and backwards.
Dude, I've got some good video game memories too. The first game I ever beat my brother at, I finally beat him at a mini game in Mario Party, like the first one, and he could not stand that I could beat him at it. He could not handle it, and one time we kept replaying it for like an hour.
And
Like
you
he
just
kept
kept
I
beating him?
I kept beating him, and I was like
blowing up the balloon.
I was like literally 8 years old, just like I don't know, like I just figured it out, and he's just like, we're gonna play it again. Gonna figure this out. Like I don't know, like what are you doing? And I'm just like, I don't know, I'm 8. Like I was like, and like it must have been so infuriating for him. Yeezy Potter asks, if for a day everything was frozen, what would you do? So like time is frozen.
That's cool.
Oh, that's easy. Rob a casino.
Rob people.
Okay.
Casino, they would
That's
have
your final
footage,
answer?
right?
That is your final answer?
Rob.
Yeah,
You rob people? That's your creativity. Way
But
to
how
go.
quick he got there too.
What else is there?
Okay.
Oh, I'm making everyone naked.
No, whoa, you guys are dumb. Everything is frozen, all right? You are able to go anywhere and nobody will stop you. I'm going straight into Area 51. I'm going into the White House. I'm looking at
How
everything.
are you gonna get there?
Everything's frozen.
You're gonna have to hop a fence because no one's active to open up the guarded fence.
Yeah. That's
Okay,
difficult.
well, I'm sure there's some opening that's
You're gonna have to blow
open.
your way. You're gonna have to blow up. You're okay.
Wait,
you're
hold on,
frozen.
hold
Let's
on.
go get bombs and
The-
blow up.
I mean,
Hey,
it's
the bombs might
frozen.
not
I
explode.
can grab the keys, like I can break.
But the guy
windows.
with the keys on the other
inside
side.
gate.
What are you talking? Okay. Oh my God. I will
You did
find
not think
a
this
way
went through.
in. Time is frozen.
Ladders.
Oh, you're over here like, Rob, what are you doing? Stop trying to like.
Once you learn
Stop trying
all
to be
the
creative
secrets of
with
the
Rob.
universe,
Successful.
and you try to tell people like, dude, I made it into Area 51. I saw what's going. People are gonna think that you're crazy.
The only better answer would be if you were like a particle physicist and you froze time the moment that you were able to create some new particle so that you could then study it.
What?
We smash atoms together to create new like elements, and these elements aren't able to exist naturally for long periods
You just
of
made
time.
this question suck.
I said rob people. I just wanted to be simple. Just
Why
let
did you
me
want to
people.
rob innocent people? At least with a
You said-
casino, they're insured.
But you're gonna have a camera. The
I'll wear
camera's
a
gonna
mask.
capture you.
And all you have to do is you just have to steal like
Time is
enough
frozen.
chips
Time is
from.
frozen.
Wait, but how are you going to rob a casino?
So you go in, it times frozen, you got a mask on, you take like a few hundred chips from here, from all around, so nobody suspects that it's not like this entire row of
and then you
100
just
chips.
wait like a couple months
and then
before
like
you come back.
every time you go in, you just like cash a few more $1,000 because you're a big spender or something, and all of a sudden, boom, hundreds of thousands of dollars, and you're good. I put actually a lot of thought into that.
What if you used it to steal IP, independent property? So basically, I freeze time and I go and I find Beyonce and I see that she's writing a song and I'm gonna steal Beyonce's next song.
There you go.
That
There you go.
man, that would be so.
You guys,
kind.
you guys'
doesn't
motives
know, I
are
just
terrible.
release
I
it.
just want to learn things that are going on. I would find a way.
Wait, you said blow up government property. You said
Okay,
break
I said
into-
break a window so that I could just get in to look at stuff. I'm not going to try to steal things.
I don't think every
I'm not going to
one
try
has
to
any
hold the
windows.
world ransom.
Pretty sure it's underground.
Okay, you know what I'm going to do now? Time freeze, I'm going to turn to you and just go. For like a while.
Like a week's worth of just
Time unfreezes and you're just like, ah! You know what would also be a crazy thing? Time freezes. You see like a 747 just like way up in the sky. Just like, I'm gonna just stack as many things and just get to that plane. Just like, just get up to that plane and just like dance on it.
It'd be like the actual Numa
24
Numa
hours.
music video.
Can you imagine if you accidentally died during this time freeze?
Oh,
you're
no.
like, and imagine how it's like somewhere near. So I climb the plane and I fall off of the plane and die. So you're like near me, you're like talking, I'm just like, anyway, so, and also I'm just there, splat, just like on the ground. So he's like, blah! And just like, you're like, what?
Wait, but also hundreds of thousands of feet of just items stacked.
Yeah!
Like,
You're like, what happened?
What is? I don't know what is
Chairs.
more peculiar right now. That giant tower of random items.
A
or this-
minivan
this
with like
body
on the
exploded
ground,
into
just like
blood.
everything.
Into the sky. All right, hashtag Smosh asks you. We asked you guys at home. You see your crush. What pickup line do you use to make their heart flutter? Nisa at _Nisa AX3
Oh, what up, Nisa?
said, "Is your nickname Wi-Fi? Cause I'm feeling a connection."
Nice.
That was
Oh,
actually
but it's
pretty
password protected, so.
Oh. Yeah, and if it's not, you shouldn't trust that Wi-Fi.
No. There's hackers in there, for reals.
Malware.
Carries a bunch of limes, drops all of the limes at your feet, and tries to pick them up. Sorry, I'm bad at pickup limes.
Oh God.
Man, you should use that on Tinder. That's a good one.
Just a locker full
Just
of
like
limes.
always have these limes just in case. just in
Just
case I
in
want to
case.
screw it up.
Or, shot of tequila, I guess.
It's also supplemental income. After school, when they walk home, they can just sell limes.
It's true.
Like to
He's
cars
like, well,
coming
didn't see
by.
my crush. Time to sell these limes.
This one's from Tay _Smosh. I'm trash. Wanna take me out?
Wow.
There's some parts of the country that's gotta work. Daddy.
I'm
anyone
a
with
piece
daddy
of
issues?
garbage.
I kind of like that because it's self-deprecation, but it also gets you.
Yeah.
That's kind of
And like some women, they like a project. That's legit. That's a thing.
Hey, I've got lots of issues, including emotional ones.
Help,
Hey, I'm a lot
Yeah.
to deal with.
please. I'm gonna be an for most of this, but come on.
All hail King Noah at XXXX
What's up,
Ash
Joven?
Sap XX. Know what's on the menu? Me and you.
Oh, I get
Ah.
it. I get it. You were spelling it out. Me
Wow.
and you.
That was really good. I
Good
didn't get
job.
it at first.
Good
I thought
job.
that was a food. Taco hashish. Is your dad Little Caesar? Because you look hot and ready.
Nice.
That's not bad. That's probably the best one we've heard so
That's
far.
not so bad. That's pretty good.
Mine's the lime one. Okay,
cheese
slightly off topic. You're gonna think this is absolutely crazy, but I want everyone to try this once in their life.
Crack cocaine.
Back when I was a poor, starving entertainer, we would get the $5 hot and ready pizzas. Put peanut butter on the Little Caesars pizza. There's something
What?
about the sauce that they use and the plainness of their crust. Peanut butter on Little Caesars pizza, delicious.
What?
I know it sounds crazy.
Look, hold
Everyone's
on.
like, no.
Hold on.
It's amazing.
This is the only problem. This is coming from a guy who drank his own vomit
Oh,
on
yeah.
your show.
Yes.
No.
Oh, why did you pour his throw up in there?
Oh no!
Do it now. Oh my God.
How am I supposed to trust what this guy?
Okay,
How
here's
much
the thing.
peanut butter?
That was a bad idea. Well, how much peanut butter do you like? That was a bad idea. This is a great idea.
Okay.
How much peanut butter did you put on?
Like a knifeful. Like one
for the
butter
whole
knife.
slice?
Do you think this could work on any cheese pizza?
I don't think so. I've tried it on other cheese pizzas. It
does-
works
it's
best.
just
Now there are some. You
creamy
can go to
or
like
crunchy?
a John's Incredible Pizza and find like a peanut butter pizza. There are variations of because you get like the saltiness of peanuts on the I don't know the tomatoes. The flavors match up. Flavors match up.
Huh.
Try it.
Well, if you try it, let us know what you think.
Dude, that's warm peanut butter.
What if put it in my mouth, Little Caesars, peanut butter on pizza?
We should do this.
We did a pizza episode and that got disgusting.
That was horrible.
Yeah, I'm kind of afraid to ever come on your show, anyways.
I'm getting to a point where I'm afraid of my own show also.
Yeah, that happens.
Yeah, I think we all are. Cool Patrol Soph at Sophie Smosh 7. Are you an unidentified fossil? Because I want to date you badly.
Oh, nice.
That's pretty good. That's
smart.
clever. I like that.
That's smart.
I like that.
Gab from @Gabaline. I want a face battle with you.
It's actually just, I want face battle with you.
What?
That's
Does
pretty
that work?
cool.
Hey,
That's
Courtney,
like-
if
'cause
someone
it's
said that to you, would that work?
Face battle?
I want
a
face battle with you.
I would
They've
say,
got to be.
what?
That's the
face
strangest
battle?
Google translation of make out, like on the planet. A face battle. Like
Yeah.
that's pretty much.
I don't even
You
know
are
what it looks
kind of
like.
doing that. You're like fighting another person's mouth.
What would your guys' pickup line be? You see your crush, what would you do?
Oh, that's easy. Pee a little and run the other direction.
Ha ha ha.
Works every time. Every time.
Hey there. You want some lack of confidence? I got lots.
I think the best way is to confuse people.
No,
No, see, that's too aggressive. That's too aggressive. What girls are so used to guys being too aggressive and catcalling, all that horrible stuff. So what I would do is the opposite. I'd see my crush and I'd be like, please get away, please don't hurt me, and I'd run. I would run, and she'd be like, what, did I offend him? And she would start chasing after me. And you run for as long as you can, and you're scared of her for as long as you can. Let it go on for years. That's what I do. I'm always terrified of women. I'm just terrified. I run constantly, and they feel for me, and they chase, and I haven't looked back.
You have.
I accidentally neg people.
Neg?
Yeah,
What
I
is that?
accidentally neg. You don't know what negging is?
What is a neg?
Like when you like compliment someone but insult them at the same time. For
Oh.
example, today.
You're pretty looking for a person.
Yeah. Well, no, I saw Courtney was on Smosh Games, and I don't even know. I was like, oh hey, I like your ankles. You can see the veins in them.
I don't even think that's.
Sorry,
a
I used you as
compliment
a
or an
prop here,
insult.
but it did.
Now
It's
you
just
just said
like-
it for everybody to hear.
Like I accidentally neg people, and then they love me afterwards, right? Yeah.
Well, that was fun.
That was fun. This was fun. It was great to
Please
have
have
you
me on again.
Yes. The best
Uh,
part about the show is we get to just sit on a couch.
We just
Right,
get to
I'm
sit
fine.
here. It's so nice. We don't have to wear wigs and dress up or eat gross food or be shocked when we lie. I mean, it's really, really great.
Man, you got to do all that too.
We have to do all of that
What?
stuff.
How did we get here? This is a nice show. This is a safe space.
This is really
This shouldn't be called the show with no name. This should be called the safe space.
the safe
The safe
space.
space.
That's what this episode is called, the safe space.
Safe space.
Uh,
All right, thanks for coming to the safe space.
Stay
Let us
safe. Stay
ask us
space.
questions in the comments below using hashtag AskSmosh. Send us your art. And
if you want, I'll accidentally neg you.
yeah, he'll nag you. And stay beautiful.
Also, joggers for life.
Joggers for life.
Joggers for
Joggers
life.
for life. Sisterhood of the Traveling Jeggings.
Damn it.
Bye.
Hi.
Thank you so much for watching the show with no name. Click on the boxes to watch more of us. I love you a lot. Kiss sounds. Mwah, mwah.